The Avengers radio series, a cultural phenomenon in South Africa back in the 1970s. South Africa was a country with no national television service. It wasn't until 1976 that the country would get its first taste of television broadcasts. But before that, radio was the primary medium of entertainment and information for the masses. This was the context when The Avengers, a British spy FI series, made its debut on South African radio and became a cultural phenomenon. The Avengers was a British television series that originally aired from 1961 to 1969. The show revolved around the adventures of John Steed, a suave and sophisticated secret agent, and his various female associates. The series was a unique blend of traditional spy thriller elements with science fiction and fantasy, which set it apart from other shows of its time. While the series was hugely popular in the UK and had also made a significant impact in the American markets, being one of the rare British series given a network transmission slot, it was virtually unknown in South Africa. This was primarily due to the lack of a national television service in the country until 1976. However, as a film series, The Avengers was able to gain some exposure in South Africa through film rentals. But it was the launch of the radio series that truly brought The Avengers to the masses in South Africa. Come and listen at www.myclassicradio.net.
And stay tuned right now for those two characters of many characters, CBS Radio's Bob and Ray.
Now, Bob, Elliott, and Dennis Howard present the CBS Radio Network. Hi, everybody. This is Dennis Howard stepping in pinch hitting for Ray Goulding, who is home with a bad haircut.
Bob Elliott here, and Dennis, a real welcome to you. I don't think many of the people know that very often in the past, when Ray has had a bad haircut or been sick, that you have stepped in for him, but this is the first time you've had name credit.
Yes, this is and the first time that I've stepped in and pinch hit or substituted for Ray. And
you never say pinch hit, you know.
I know.
Because pinch hit means that somebody better is coming in with somebody inferior.
That I could do a better job in that case.
You are substituted for Ray, and we hope Ray's haircut is better by tomorrow and that he'll be back.
I hope so, too. I saw just a fleeting glimpse of it, and I can well understand why he wanted to stay home for a few days to let it grow out.
Well, Dennis, I guess you know the rundown of the show. We're going to have a Grand Motel episode today. We're going to be chatting with our guest of the week a little bit later, Ole Olehi, grand old man of radio. And first of all, we're scheduled to go to the Gourmet Club.
With him? I want to write that down here.
That'll be
Bob.
The last item on the show, Dan.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
Right now, we're going to go over to the Gourmet Club, where they're having a special Children's Day, I understand. All of the waiters' children and the people who work there are gathered.
Just a second, let me get acclimated here to the studio. These are the earphones, right?
Those are Ray's earphones.
I think this is the first time I've substituted for Ray here at CBS.
Yes, it is. Before we go along, I wish you'd give the technically augmented disclaimer there that we do at the beginning.
Gee, how do you...
Say that everything is technically augmented.
Most of the applause, any laughter you hear, is technically augmented and phony.
I'd say that Ray Goulding is technically augmented today by Dennis Howard.
Terrific.
Now to the Gourmet Club.
Hello, everybody. I greet you from the beautifully appointed Bob and Ray Gourmet Club here in Midtown. On stage entertaining a wonderful turnout of members and guests are kids of the Gourmet Club staff singing up there.
Right, Claude, and rather than go through a long and boring list of celebrities who are here for this one day of the year, let's go down on the floor and pick up some of this fine entertainment.
When the handsome lad stopped to say,
The head waiter is directing the children, the head waiter there.
I believe his name is Leslie, isn't it?
Yes.
Gilly, gilly, awesome feather, campanelle, and bogan by the sea. So now you've heard the story of how it
Clyde?
Yes, Clyde.
Aren't they singing just a little too long? Don't they know that our time on the air is limited?
Well, they were told to give a chorus. I think they're winding it up now.
Oh.
night. Now sing it merrily in Gilly Gilly Austin Fair, the captain and the moving by the sea.
Just wonderful, Luckhead.
Gilly Gilly Austin Fair and Captain Jammer Bogan by the sea.
I wouldn't want to try it.
Well, now, one of the solo performers, I believe Leslie's own child, little girl, is going to sing a song she learned at camp.
All right.
Quiet, everybody.
Let's listen to her.
Great green globs of greasy, grimy gopher guts, mutilated monkey meat, dirty little birdie feet.
Oh, just a
great
minute, Peter.
green globs of greasy,
might remind that little
grimy
child.
gopher guts, and
People are
me
eating here.
without my spoon.
Get that child out of
I
here.
guess that is about all we'll hear from the children. A rather unfortunate selection there that she...
We'll have to speak to Leslie about that. But now I see that the guide, or page, is coming down the center aisle with the guest assemblage. And we have made plans for the guest to be one of the idols of the children we
Hand the
trust.
sandwich up here, please, Elaine, so we may...
Lively, Elaine.
Here, open the sealed envelope.
You can be replaced.
And open the sandwich, if you will, Claude. It is the sandwich of Dennis the Menace. And the children seem quite pleased about that.
Yes, they're all delighted. Now, the sandwich arrived in a rather messy brown paper bag and in waxed paper with scalloped edges. It is white bread, and the crusts have been removed with a sharp knife.
It looks like a peanut butter filling, Claude.
Plain peanut butter filling for Dennis the Menace.
Smooth style, and our thanks to Dennis for helping us play our radio game, Sandwich Surprise. And now it's Ladies' Choice Square Dance time here at the Gourmet Club as the children of the waiters begin to enjoy the festivities following the sandwich opening, and we return you to our studios.
And back here we are indeed.
Dennis, what do you make of this thing here?
Well, looks like a piece of paper.
What do you mean, what's on it? Prices, growth, and you. There's a free booklet some experts have gotten out, huh?
What's it for?
The piece of paper?
No, the free booklet.
Oh, it lays out how the nation can expand its economy and avoid more inflation at the same time.
Sounds like a blueprint everyone better read. Maybe we better send for the booklet ourselves. Someplace to write away to, I suppose.
Yes. Let's see. Prices, growth, and you. Write to American Assembly, Columbia University, New York 27, New York.
Would you repeat that again, please?
No, I'd rather you
Well, I will. All right. American Assembly, Columbia University, New York 27, New York.
Well, let's send for one. Or two. One apiece.
One's enough. I'll share yours. Let's not hog them up.
Dennis, I wonder if you'd take this little introduction to our dramatic feature, Grand Motel.
Fine. Hello and welcome to Grand Motel, a speck of a place, a heck of a place, on Route 14 near Hadleyville, where the mountains reach the sky and living is as easy as pie.
Well, Pa, business has certainly picked up for us here at Grand Motel.
Just going great guns, Naomi.
We got the sign straightened out.
Yeah, the cars are pulling in one after another.
How do you do?
Yeah.
Got a start for me?
And Naomi, do we have any more units vacant?
Well, I think the folks in 11 are going to check out, but, sir, we'll have to put you on a standby. You'll have to sit here in the lobby.
Sir, if you'll just go over and sit down at that bench over there, we'll call you as soon as we're sure.
Beautiful place you got here.
Well, we try to make it friendly. We serve the continental breakfast at all hours of the...
What was that? Did you hear something?
Sounded like dynamite to me.
Could be that. I hear tell they're going to put a new road through here. Might be the fellow starting on that.
Oh, can you imagine if they put a new 6-lane super highway right past our motel?
Oh, there's a new vacancy on the board, Naomi, number 63. Madam, do you have 63?
Yeah.
All right, your room is vacant now. You can take it. Just go down.
Wait a minute. Didn't I have the next one coming up?
No, the lady was ahead of you, sir. I'm sorry. She's been waiting 3 hours. We've never been so busy in our lives.
Much. Do you have somebody to help carry my bag?
Yes, front boy. Take this lady down to Unit 63, please.
It's right next to 62, lady. Below. And I'll be running down there with you.
George, Naomi, we'll have to be putting up more units. We're going to make a killing, Naomi. I feel it in my bones.
Hi.
Oh, yes, sir.
I know
I'm sorry to give you the bad news, but we don't have any vacancies.
Well, gee, that's...
Where'd you say you're from?
I'm with the State Engineering Department.
Oh, good. You're the fellas down there with the new road.
Yes, you can probably hear some of my men dynamiting now.
Yes, I do. I don't know whether we'll be able to take care of the extra business that a new road could bring us or not.
Well, I'm very tired. I wonder if you could find a spot for me to rest. See, we'll be working here for the next 6 to 8 months.
6 to 8 months, eh?
Yeah.
Well, is it going to be a 6-lane highway right past our place?
Yeah,
like I hear tell?
how many lanes will be shuffling traffic into us?
Well, it will be 2 lanes either direction. You see, the tunnel will start a half mile north of your place.
Uh-huh.
And then the exit from the tunnel is a half a mile beyond it.
Wonderful. Well, that's... tunnel, you say?
Tunnel?
Tunnel? What do you mean, tunnel? You mean they're going to tunnel right under where Grand Motel is?
Oh.
Why, Naomi, that'll divert all the traffic away from our place.
Oh.
We're ruined.
Well, it looks like kindly old Leonard Humphrey and his beautiful daughter Naomi are in for more trouble as they try to compete in this troubled world at Grand Motel.
And now, important news about fast relief for cold miseries.
Well, Bob, that kind of news is always important, especially when it comes from 4-way cold tablets.
Meet lovely Hollywood star Mona Freeman.
Hello. All of us in motion pictures simply dread cold. Imagine trying to give a top performance with head and body aching and that awful feverish feeling. I have to fight cold miseries fast.
How do you do that, Miss Freeman?
At the first sign of a cold, I take marvelous 4-way cold tablets. 4-way's the fast way to relieve cold distress, even of nasty virus colds.
You're right. Clinical tests of all the leading cold tablets proved 4-way fastest acting. In minutes, 4-way's exclusive formula speeds wonderful pain reliever into your bloodstream and all through your body. In the same time, the other leading brands showed no trace of pain-relieving medicines. None of the other leading cold tablets, only 4-way, started so fast to relieve all these cold miseries.
Relieves muscular pains, headache.
Reduces fever.
Calms upset stomach.
Also overcomes irregularity. Get 4-way cold tablets today, the fast way to relieve those nasty cold miseries so you begin to feel better right away. 4-way, only 29 cents.
And as promised, it's a real pleasure now to welcome back to radio after some years' absence. Good friend of ours and a name that's familiar to a great many of you who remember some of the great days of radio, Mr. Ole Olehi, writer of such stellar shows as Mary Backstage, Noble Wife, Helen Harkness, Sob Sister, and Leo, perhaps the most successful was The Life and Loves of Linda Lovely. Would you say that?
Yes, I suppose I'd have to say that had the longest continuous run, Bob. But,
you certainly were responsible for some wonderful characters, and I suppose you have stories that you'll be telling us all this week about some of the actors who portrayed those roles.
I listened, of course, last week when you had that great old announcer.
Kent Lyle Birdley, yes.
Yes, with you, and it really opened up a floodgate of memories.
I'll bet it did.
And I only hope that I can recall them here like he did.
Well, I think probably you'll go home this evening, and by the time you arrive tomorrow for the show, you'll have thought of several that will have returned to your mind. Did you ever have anything really frightening happen in your years of writing and directing those stories?
Oh, yes. That Mary Backstage that you mentioned, I had several harrowing experiences.
Marcia Van Alshot portrayed Mary, didn't she?
Yes. And who was I can't even remember
Well, your memory...
I can't remember the male lead on that. It'll come.
Hugo Summerstopper was the old character.
Yes, yeah, wonderful fella. You know, he has a cattle farm now. He does very well.
He's retired, huh?
Yes.
Well, Leo, will you kind of dust off the old memory book and
I'll try.
come in here tomorrow, and we'll certainly look forward to talking
Great.
with you.
Great.
And we'll be back with our parting words in just 10 seconds. Dennis Howard, it's been fun having you here sitting in for Ray Goulding today, and I wanted you to sign off in his familiar manner.
Right. Until tomorrow, this is Dennis Howard reminding you to write if you get work.
Bob Elliott reminding you to hang by your thumb.
Only 7 more days to the premiere of the new daytime Bing Crosby, Rosemary Clooney show on the CBS Radio Network.
This is San Francisco, KCBS AM/FM. More. CBS AM/FM. More.